And now Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Paul Bean.
All right, let's take a look at Driggs again, because this is the best way to see how a lot of those wildfires have been affecting us. We are seeing quote-unquote clear skies today, but as you can tell from this picture of the Tetons, it doesn't really look clear. The smoke in the air, you can definitely tell, almost gives it a foggy, mostly cloudy vibe out there, because you're not really seeing that far into the distance. A lot of the fires that are burning not only in Idaho, but also California, well over, I think it was 13 western states are seeing fires right now. So you're expecting to see this smoggy smoke move through, but until we get some of those fires dealt with, you're going to continue to see definitely lower visibilities. That's why we can't really see the Tetons in that webcam right now. Temperature tracker for today, sticking to those low 70s for most places, 60s in Blackfoot and 50s as you head up towards Rexburg. So a little colder today than it was yesterday, although overnight it did feel a little bit on the warm side, because we did see one of our hottest days on Tuesday and Wednesday. Those were in those upper 90s, so the highs the lows kind of corrected their way up as well. But moving forward, we're now finally moving in that correct direction. We're starting to cool down, if only for about 3 days. It will be an improvement, but it's not going to stick around for too long. So you're going to want to enjoy this weekend specifically, because we are going to dip back down to those 80s, and that's the first time I've been able to say that in basically a month. So it is going to be a very nice weekend. Unfortunately, it's not going to stick that way. Storm tracker, I pointed at them earlier, but you can see the clouds making their way behind me. You see a couple showers still near Afton, but for the most part, storm tracker everywhere to the west of that is clear, and you've got clear conditions behind us too. So moving into this weekend, with a minor exception in the mountains on Saturday night into Sunday morning, we're going to stay clear. And even though it's clear, we're not warming up at all. We're sticking to those 80s, which once again, first time in a month I can say that, which would be amazing as we move forward. Storm tracker, like I said, that system pushes out. Clear skies behind us, not much really going on even further past that. Small amount of moisture starting to pull in for Saturday night into Sunday morning for the mountains. But after that, clear skies. And once again, mid 80 degree temperatures, which are going to be amazing. Future tracker showing nothing today. Pushing that forward, you'll see Saturday night into Sunday, you'll see it right around here. You see that quick build of moisture into the mountainous regions. That's just going to bring a chance of storms, which could fuel into the red flag warning that's still in effect, because we have been seeing a little bit above average winds, and it's been a little bit on the dry side still, even with those storms that came through. So we're still seeing risks of fire, but a little bit of moisture isn't going to hurt you too much, because take a look at that 7-day forecast for Pocatello. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 92, and then 2 days of 86s. So a definite improvement. Now, unfortunately, right after that, Monday's back to 90, 94 on Tuesday, and then by the time we hit Wednesday, we're back in those upper 90s, but it is going to be a much needed break. Of course, we always see these upper 90s and even low 100s during the summer, especially in August, but that last stretch has been rough. So the 84 and 83 in Idaho Falls definitely also going to help, even though they've seen a couple 89s here and there in the last month, so they've kind of cheated a little bit. Teton area has that slight amount of rain, and then finally the Central Mountains. I did want to point one thing out here. Take a look at that 100 on Thursday. We haven't really seen any triple digits, so we balance out those mid 80s with possibilities of 100 at least in the mountains by the end of the week.
The universe has to throw something at us.
It's got to balance it out. It's like Thanos.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't agree with what Thanos did, for the record. We'll talk about that later.